The front currently has a population of around 3 to 500 on any given day, which is horrible compared to the 19,000 that it used to have. And there's a number of reasons why. If you are still playing the front, you're probably going to hate me for making this video, but this video is intended both for the developers and for people who wonder why they keep getting shit on all the time in the front. So let's go. The first exploit I'd like to show you came from a time when the binoculars did not show PvP times. They did not show the correct time anyway. So what we'll do is reach over, unplug the Ethernet cable. Now I could run right up to the base. I can even run into the base and run through the base, assuming there was like an open door or something, and not die and not get shot. And I'll just disconnect, that's all. It's amazing how long it takes to disconnect you. And if this is your base, sorry, not sorry, I don't care. This game's broken as shit and is dead. If I was in a helicopter and I was flying well above these SAMs here, I could jump off the helicopter and land right on top of it and just walk around and be fine. And if you jumped off of a helicopter, you can have your pilot just remain hovering while you jump, and you will just return straight to the top. Pay attention to how long it takes to actually get disconnected. It's pretty substantial. I'll go ahead and time that as well. And all that happens is it kicks you back, plug in your Ethernet cable again, or turn off your Wi-Fi, one or the other. Ta-da! One thing that can be exploited is the draw distance. For instance, if I had binoculars, I could look at this pillar and I could see sleeping people, or if they're online, I could see awake people running around, and I can get a good idea of the layout of their base. If I stayed right here with binoculars, I could see all their wires, I could see where everything is. If I told you that the turret limit was 50, how many turrets do you think are on this base? We're already pushing 50, and we haven't even counted the other two sides of the building. So I'd say there's probably around 100. They also have turrets inside. They also have turrets down low. So there's definitely more than 50. Basically what they did was they put a level 1 beacon down, and then when it was time for turrets, they deleted the beacon, placed the turrets, and then put the beacon back down. Definitely an exploit, which they probably learned from my video. Sorry. The next exploit, first thing you need to do is get as close to a base as possible. It needs to be completely drawn in. This is an audio bug. I am close enough. We'll go ahead, jump out to the menu, go ahead and jump into a single player game. Press Shift G, turn on flight, turn on invincibility. So you open your map and you hold down Control and click, and you will transport anywhere in the map. Let things render in. This is also another exploit. If there is a base anywhere nearby, if you relog, you'll be able to see it through all the rocks, because the rocks take a long time to render in. A bit of an exploit, sort of. It's safe to assume that they have probably 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 generators going. Now turn the volume up for this. There's a decrafting table right here. Generators are here somewhere. Yeah, right here. As a matter of fact, they're right here in this nook. They're probably on the rock right here. This is an audio glitch. You can do this with any base. Sorry, not sorry. Let's say you find yourself in a situation where you're up on something really tall and you don't have a choice. You have to kind of fall. And you just don't have a choice. Well, if you're fast enough, you jump, press escape, go to the menu, and then come back in. You will land on the ground safe and sound. I did take a little bit of damage. It's best to wait until you are right near the bottom. The next exploit is fairly simple. Basically, this guy here has used spaces or a blank emoji for his name and his squad. He can see my name tag even through walls, and I can't see his. This is an easy fix. Get rid of it completely. Don't show people's names, just show the person. The next exploit involves a teammate and a devastator. Let's say you're trying to attack somebody's forward operating base or even their main base. Walk up to the fob and kick your squad mate. And now the Devastator that we have set up is going to fire at the enemy player, let the Devastator do the work, and Devastator rounds do not get intercepted by turrets, so this is definitely exploitable in a big way. I've seen it done many times, and it also does do structure damage. If you go to your talents and you go to survival, on the very bottom right, there's a talent called Trained Medic. If you max out this talent, you get revived 20% faster. If you're the person that's going to lead the squad and draw the fire of the Devastator, then your teammate can revive you before the Devastator shoots again, so you can rinse and repeat and not have to respawn every single time. Unfortunately, we're in single player. Eric came in to help me out, and I didn't know how to get him to level 46 or whatever it was. So, but yeah, you can use that. This last exploit, I don't understand how it works yet. It involves your creature lore and your maze base. What I've done is I've surrounded the creature lore with 4 titanium barriers so I can open and close it. If I say receive supplies and I have those gates closed, it'll tell you that the path between the creature lore and your space-time beacon is obstructed. This obstruction may be destroyed by invaders. That's not the important part. The important part is the invaders will gain immunity to area damage and follower damage. That means no Devastators, and that also means no elite rocket soldier. I think what people are doing is starting the maze with the gates open and then closing the gates to let them bunch up, and then feathering it and opening the gates again so that they come through in a huge clump and they all take damage at the same time. One person did tell me that it works pretty well up to about level 40, but once you start getting into the infantry guys and commando guys, it gets a little more difficult. For the life of me, I don't know if this is an exploit, and I still don't know how it works. I've tried it. I struggle with it. Of course, there's more. Even with a population of like 350 to maybe 800 tops, you'll still find hackers, wall hacks, aimbot, ESP, all those. But those are not in-game exploits. These are exploits, and not all of them are exploits. Some of them are actually features. Anyway, don't be mad at me. Cheers. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Damn it. Well, shit.